Today we're going to science some plastic. What's he builds? What's he builds? What's he builds? Some plastic. What's he builds? Some plastic. Science. Some plastic.
Hey everybody, Web C here, and welcome to Friday night. It's Web C Builds live, and tonight we have a special guest, and we're going to do an interview with him. It's Frosty, the gunpla enjoyer, and we are here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Frosty. Let us know where we can find you on social media.
You can find me on TikTok. All my usernames on all my social medias are the same. It's literally just Frosty Fennel. So that would be on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord, of course. And that's it.
Sweet. So, Frosty, I'm going to jump right into these questions. How did you get into the modeling hobby?
What did you ask, when or how?
Well, how? What was it that sparked your interest into the hobby? So yeah, how?
I started watching Gunman, I think 2020 or 2021. It was between 2020. It was between late 2020 to early 2021. I started watching it there. I didn't know that Gundam had model kits, and I saw someone make a video of them. There was actually this guy that got me into making gunpla on a game I played. Me and that guy are no longer friends. I would rather not get into the reason why. But yeah, let me actually find the kit that got me into it. Oh, it's laying down. Fun. No, this is the Integrate. Yep, the Integrate RX-78-2. This is the kit that actually got me into it. And honestly, once I built it, I knew I enjoyed the hobby, so I got a few more. I don't have the next two kits that I built, though. Those are a bit broken.
I'm not getting a visual, Frosty.
What?
I'm not getting a visual.
Oh, what the hell? Hold on, let me try to turn my camera off and on. Can you see stuff now?
I think your lens cover's on.
I'm using my phone.
Oh, I'm just, I don't know. It's,
Huh.
Hold on. Oh, I can't do anything in there. I was like, what in the world is going on?
I mean, I can see it on my laptop just fine.
Oh, you can? It might just be my screen. Hold on,
it might be your screen.
Let me run over.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine.
No. I can't see it on my screen at all. I'm not getting any visual at all. That's all. It just might be. Hold on. Yeah, it just might be the link that my phone has. It's just not giving me the feed. But as long as as long as it's showing up on the viewer side, we're good. So
Okay.
yep. Yeah, so we're gonna get back to these questions. Do you have any goals in the modeling world? Like, are you looking to become, like I mentioned, like competition building? Are you looking to do stuff like that?
Not really, but I am close to finishing the goal that I set for myself this year. Which
is what was that?
Do at least 30 kits. I'm 5 kits away.
Oh, sweet. I mean, that's
and
quite
the SASB was the 25th one.
Oh, that was yeah. Sotheby's like one of those kits I have not yet decided which one I'm gonna get. So
Mm,
that's one of those ones where it's intimidating kit for sure.
yeah.
Um, do you plan on learning how to custom build or becoming a custom builder?
Oh no, I have a few custom built kits.
Oh, okay. So or and then the follow up to that is oh shit. Yeah. So would you ever take those custom kits and possibly enter them into a competition? I'm really trying to talk you to be a competition builder here.
I mean, I guess.
No, I'm just some of my questions are like, oriented in that. But and then here's some fun ones. We'll go off topic for a second. What's your favorite non-mecha anime?
Non-mecha anime. Huh. I hadn't actually thought about that. Give me a second to think, because I've watched a few non-mecha anime. Saga of Tanya the Evil. It's a
Okay,
good it's a good one. I would recommend giving it a watch.
cool. I'll come back on that. Next, are you someone who gets excited about new Gundam, so you watch the feeds and for the release announcements or whatever for new kits, or do you like to be surprised and when a kit's finally out
I
and
like
on the shelf at the store, you're like, oh hey, check that out, that's cool. What kind of Gundam builder kit guy are you?
Oh yeah, I like to be surprised. Like my server has a channel for whenever kits get released or announced.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's called Gunpla and Plama releases.
Right. Okay. We're flying through these questions. Trust me, they're gonna go quick.
Yeah.
Um. Uh. So far, what kit is it that you've built that is your personal favorite?
Okay, it would either have to be Master Sasbi, Diamonds, or Kyrios.
All right. Dynames and Curios are both very cool builds.
Yeah.
My daughter built Dynames, which she built a master grade, which at the time she was like 11. That was really cool for her to be able to build a master grade at the age of 11. So
Okay.
she did a really good job on that. Like it looks really nice. She sanded and polished as much of the nubs as she could. It was great, man. So those are great kits. Um, what is it? Do you have a non-mecha model that you would be interested in, or you have like a favorite towards like what if there was like I don't know. I have a Goku, or like,
Really
some
have
people.
any. I don't really have any non-mecha models though.
Okay. Is there a holy grail mecha model that you've got your heart set on, but you haven't gotten yet? Like you're just
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm so close. I want that one so bad. Is there
yeah,
any of those?
yeah. The Perfect Great Exia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos with somebody walking around holding the perfect great Exia. That guy, he makes me jealous.
Mm.
King Tritonus.
Ah,
All of them. He's a great guy. I love him, but he always
yeah.
picks up that box and he's like, ha, ha, ha. It's like, oh man, hurry up and
Right.
build it. All right. Let's see. Do. Since you are really new into the hobby still, still fresh in a couple years, what is something that you would tell other builders that are new just like yourself to keep them in for long term? Like what would be that catch-all phrase you would tell them to help them stay in the hobby?
Trying to stay away from the real grade Zeta until you are 100% sure you're ready.
That's
It's
a good
good.
one.
Also, make sure to have the proper tools.
Oh yeah. So it's a very good one too.
Yeah.
And then what do you do outside of the hobby world for fun? Like, what do you do when you're not building Gundams and not watching Gundam
Uh,
for fun and relaxation?
just chilling in my room and just sleeping.
Awesome. Sweet. Those are pretty fast questions. So with your 30 kit goal and you're only 5 more kits to go, what are your last 5 kits that you're planning on doing for those? I mean,
I mean,
because time.
I don't have any kits on my backlog right now. I do plan to save up for 2 kits, which are going to be master grades. I'm going to make my last 5 kits master grades. I do know 2 of them right now: the master grade ARC-78-5 and the GPO-3S Stallman.
Sweet. I like
I
those.
go save for the master grade GPO-4. I mean, not GPO-4, the ARC-78-4.
Yeah.
To go with my ARC-78-5. I
I like
could.
Yeah, I don't know. Like fun master grades that I've built that I would suggest. The Wing Zero Verka is a very fun master grade.
Okay.
It has some really cool gimmicks to it too. Like the other wing kits don't have those gimmicks. Like this is like so that specific one has special gimmicks for that kit. So I would check that one out if you don't check out any of the other Wing Gundam Zeros or anything, but the Master Grade Verka, it's a good one.
Okay.
As far as other master grades, have you built the Sananji Steinberg Ka yet?
Not yet. I don't have a Sinanju in my collection currently.
Okay, it is a very, very straightforward action figure style kit. And
Okay.
it's super fun to build. It's very bulky and very durable, and I like it. It's like the Sinanji is in my top 3 kits for my favorite Gundams. So,
The Sinanju is on my buy list though.
you know, and then my favorite kit specifically is Heavy Arms and High New Gundam.
Which one?
What do you mean with one?
Which raid?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of those guys. I'm all of them. I will take high grade, master grade, any version of those 2 kits, the heavy arms or the Sinanju or the because I have different grades of Sinanju as well, but the high new Gundam, the Sinanju, and heavy arms, they're in my top 3. And then my other one, like my holy grail kit, is the Ultron Gundam from Endless Waltz, the P Bandai version. That's like my grail kit, and I actually have one sitting on my backlog.
Huh.
So if I get to 5,000 TikTok followers, I'll build it. But I don't know if I'm going to get to 5,000 TikTok followers. So I'm trying. We're going to see if I'll get there. I got 1075 right now. That's what I
Nice.
got. I checked them today. I was like, how many do I have? So it hasn't been climbing as fast as it was for a little while there, but I also haven't been actively like trying to grow my following. So I'm not letting it get stagnant. Just saying, hey, letting those first 1,000 people getting used to me first. Maybe they
Right.
might unfollow. They might not like my artwork. I don't know. So,
Right.
but yeah. As far as that goes, you know, any paint tips you looking for? Are you ever, um, I don't know what to say about it. Like, what else could I offer you, as advice? I don't have any good advice. So you
Uh,
just ask and
also,
maybe I'll say something.
I'd rather make my own mistakes and figure stuff out.
It's always a good plan. I like that.
Right.
I found my first nipper ever. This
Nice.
was, this was my first nipper I ever used for Gundams.
Dang.
Yeah. Sharp and it's stable too. Like it's kind of old and crusty, but it does the job.
Mm.
Use those on model cars and stuff back when I was before I did Gundam. I was a model car builder, and I took a break from hobby models to raise kids and stuff because when your kids are certain ages, you just don't want to have certain things around because you don't want them getting into it. And
Right.
now that my kids are of the age of where like they don't go digging around and stuff, I can now have my models again and everything. So it was
Right.
cool. Just taking that break to be a dad and coming back after 10 years and it was pretty fun. Uh so I came back in 2019 and I've been building since 2019. Uh but I built, like I said, I did a whole bunch of kits and stuff way back before back before. I'm really old, so let's see. 1995 to 2007, around there. That's when I did most of my modeling, and I was just a kid. I was a teenager for most of that. Um,
Okay.
but real quick before we keep going, speaking of modeling, if you focus your eyes to the bottom of the screen, everybody, you head on over to ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com and use that discount code WebCOfficial for a discount of 10% off a purchase of $25 or more. Head on over there, bundle all your stuff up, make a big bulky order for like $250. Get you some free shipping. Yo, $25 off. That's shipping these days. So get on over to Clarksville Hobby Depot. Use that awesome code. Let them know WebC sent you. Code is WebCOfficial. All caps with the dash between the B and the C, just like I spell it on the screen. So head on over there to WebCOfficial. Or to Clarksville Hobby Depot. There we go. Yeah. I'm all done with that. That's basically my sponsored commercial. It's super quick and easy. And I love my sponsor. They're awesome people. So yeah, back to talking about what we were talking like making our own mistakes and
Pretty sure.
yep. I like making my own mistakes too. I didn't make very many mistakes on the MG Zeta or on the RG Zeta. It was a really fun kit. Everybody asked me like, how is mine not a hand grenade? Like, how come yours doesn't fall apart when you do this? Because I like gloss coated everything. So it made all the parts sticky, and so they all stick together. No, I'm joking, but I did. I put water decals on and I sealed them in with the top coat. So I'm sure that helps the kit stick together. Um, and then I did gloss coat all the joints so that helped seep in there and lock things up a little bit more. But it's fully posable. Like it still transforms and everything. Right? And
Oh, nice.
I like the water slides on the real grades better than the stickers. I'm not a sticker fan. The stickers kind of I did do stickers on a couple kits and I just didn't like it. I was like, oh, that's ugly. Here's one. I did stickers on this guy. I didn't like the stickers on this guy, so like I never did them again. After I think it was this one that made me never want to do stickers again because this back here, this doesn't picture well. This decal on the wing, it'll like it gets to a point to where it like turns into you can see the sticker shine instead of the decal. As to where in comparison, that water slide stays a water slide no matter what angle you're looking at, it stays nice. So that's why I do have. This is the second real grade wing Gundam I built, and this one turned out really nice. I like all the gold. I did the insides of it gold as well. Like, hold on, now you can see all the insides are gold. This paint I use is also really like it allows you to really mess with it, I guess. So you can take it apart and put it back together, no problem. I use a special paint called G paint in most of my Gundams that I customize. And that paint, it melts into the plastic so that it doesn't scratch the plastic, or like so the plastic doesn't like if you were to do something with normal like acrylics that would scratch and they would chip or or leave a gouge in the product. The paint I use doesn't allow that to happen.
Okay.
I think it's pretty neat, anyways. It's for what it does. It makes some pretty good products, and then also I have kits that I don't paint too. Like I'm not one of those people that has to paint every kit. You know, I've always been like, well, this kit looks cool normal. This kit looks cool if you just detail it. Or this kit, oh, let's just change that color. Leave the rest of the colors. You know, I'm I'm all over the place when it comes to customizing, and you know, I don't always think every Gundam's ugly. But
Right.
every Zaku is ugly. There's my opinion.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. See the screen. Now I can see your screen.
Okay.
I had to reload it really quick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just jump
Oh.
out. My screen was being difficult.
Hmm.
That's super awesome though.
Yeah.
Jesse.
I will say though that try to get the Sasuke's head off the actual armor surrounding the head will come off pretty easily.
Oh no.
It's an easy fix. Like it's nothing major. It just needs a little glue.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint.
Okay.
But I did paint the mono eye in the Sasbi yellow. If the camera.
Do you know if that matters? I don't know if that matters. Does
No, it doesn't really matter. I mean, Sasbi's eye is supposed to be green, but I didn't have green.
Okay.
I mean, it did come with a water slide for the eye and camera sticker, but meh. I'm not really big on the Bandai water slides. I despise them.
I've had some issues with their water slides as well. They tear. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, they tear.
went to go do the water slides on the Sasbi, but they came off right away. Right as they went on, they came off.
Okay. Not cool. Not cool at all.
So I'm waiting for Taco to send me some water slides. She said the Sasbi's water slides were sold out, so I'm gonna have her order me some at another point.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do once in a while. I haven't had to, but I do a large order from Delphi as well, just like that. Or like the guys at my local shop or whatever, they'll do like a local order where all the local Gundam builders will put in for what they want for slides, and then they'll just chip in for shipping.
Okay.
And like, and Delphi gives you like a special deal if you order so many dollar amounts worth of water slides. So you get like a special deal. So it's like the guys that I do a deal with, like we'll end up ordering like $500 to $800 worth of slides.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a big order. And then one guy gets it and he separates it all out into everybody's different things, puts them all in like a manila envelope, and then he drops them off at the hobby shop, and then we just all pick them up. It's a pretty
Okay,
cool
nice.
deal. Yeah. The local shop, like it's not like what is it? It's not like a Hub Hobby or anything. It's a little bit different. You know, it's kind of like Hobbytown USA in a sense, more so, but it's got a different name than that though. But to give you like a what it looks like, but you go in the hobby store and they have one whole corner of the store dedicated to Gunpla, and then they have one half of the store dedicated to RC cars, and then there's like puzzles and knickknacks and Legos on the other side of the store, and that's what our hobby shop looks like here. And and they're
Nice.
pretty cool shop. I like them a lot, and I support local all the time. You know, when I can't support my sponsor, Clarksville Hobby Depot, I do support local. Local's cool, guys. And then right now, the local shop is hosting the tournament or the competition that I've entered in, which is always great. Enter in whatever competitions you can, but it's really cool to like be able to bring your kit into a place and watch it stop people in their tracks and turn heads and stuff. That was like really cool this time. Like I haven't been able to really turn too many kits in person, so to actually be able to see one kit go in and watch everybody like stop and look and they're like, "What'd you do? How'd you do that? What is that?" You know, like they're just like all those great questions. You know, it's kind of rewarding. Oh no, man down. Not you, Gal Guy Gar. Triple G fell.
Happened?
Yeah, Triple G fell down.
Uh,
That big bulky guy.
I can't see your camera.
I don't have it up. Hold on. I'll put
Oh,
it up. I'll put it up. Don't worry.
okay.
I got this. All right. Well,
Okay, now.
yeah. Gal Guy Gar fell.
Ah, always fun when that happens.
Yeah. But this Zeta's not too bad.
Ah,
There's a size comparison for Gal Guy Guy if you want to just Zeta right next to that.
is the Galgaigar scaled or non-scale?
Oh, that's a great question.
Check the box. It should say.
Check the. I was just.
Because real grades are, for the most part, are 1/44 scale.
I know that some of the real grade scaling has been funny over the years.
Yeah, like with the real grade Avas, those are non-scaled.
Right.
Are in real like 70 meters.
Real grade high new, they were they really questioned the scale of real grade high new. I remember that when that came out.
Right. It's not 2 scale, but it's close enough.
Right. So I'm just happy with this. It was just an amazing build. Okay.
Right.
Where's
It's actually new Gundam's height.
that's the one that's the real grade that I don't have yet is New Gundam.
Well, the real grade high new is the new Gundam's height in model form, I mean.
Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, Gal Guy Gar. You're just a book away, I know. Come on. Let's see the book. Gal Guy Gar. The readout says lots of words. There's lots of words there, right? Real grades are designed to recreate. No. In the back. I can't, I'm not very good at reading kanji. I'm not gonna lie about that. However, I do feel like it does look like it's 144 scale. Like it when I built it and everything, and when I compared like the Gygar, the lion dude actually that's inside the kit.
Okay.
When I do compare it, it does look like a 144 scale build and everything. So like the train, when you take the train out of the build and put it down as a train, it matches up next to this guy right here as a train.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so I feel that way. Anyways, I could pull out a 144 person real quick, and we could put it up next to the train. I just got to dig behind the photo booth for some of these guys. 144 right here. So here is a 144 guy in my hand.
Okay.
And
Dang.
here is
Wow.
here's him next to like there. I'll put him right on top of Gal Guy.
Dang.
So I would say it's pretty close. It looks like it might be a millimeter or two smaller than 144 because that 144 character right there is scale.
Ah.
So I feel like it's just a little bit smaller, but this dude's also tall as hell. This dude's super tall.
That's fair.
This is like the lightning count or something like that. I can't remember who this is. But he's super tall. Like this character is super tall as a 144 character. So I imagine that, yeah. Here is the 1/100 characters. The
Okay.
1/100 guy.
That lock on Stratus?
It might be. He's doing the finger pose. It makes sense.
Then his lock on.
Oh, darn it. Uh-oh. I'll set him on. Come on. Maybe I set him on top of the lion's head. He is taller than Gao Gai Gar's head.
Hmm.
So he's definitely smaller than 1/100. So, but
Okay.
144 might be a little on the small side for Gao Gai Gar. However, I think he's super awesome of a kit. A super fun build. I really had no complaints about it. Other people did. One thing is you gotta like work on getting all the fittings nice and stuff, like for the lion's mane and the helmet. But once you get all those fittings right, it all locks in place and it doesn't move, which is good. Like a lot of people complain about this section right here, this stuff that connects the helmet to the backpack. Because that's where the helmet hides. It hides in the backpack and it's connected via this rope string thing that looks like it's really weird. It was weird to build, but once you build it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And it makes it really cool. Like all the different things about this kit that it just I can't get enough of it. One of the other things is this is a real tread.
Oh, nice.
So just if you are curious, those treads are real. And this shiny piece right here is made of metal.
Damn.
So that's a real metal part. And that came with the kit. And so I think these are too. There's little rods right here, 4 of them. Those are metal as well. And they're like supposed to be a piston shock for a jackhammer or whatever. So that's what this is. It's a giant jackhammer.
Okay. I'm sharpening the V fin on my Rising Freedom right now.
Ooh. Sharp, 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 getting rid of those safety nips.
They were already removed by making it sharp.
Okay.
Where it isn't rounded off on it, like it's pointy sharp.
Oh, okay.
All I'm using is just a standard file.
Still works.
Yeah, it works.
Still couldn't find that instructions for that one kit that I was trying to remember the name of.
Hmm.
But that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Such a hard name. Oh.
So I nearly lost the yellow part of the V fin.
No, don't lose it.
I didn't.
Okay. Power Ranger model kits are what I really want to get into building.
There's Power Ranger model kits.
Yes. I'll show you mine. I have one.
I might
I
have
have
to pick,
one.
I might actually have a pick a few for me and my friend.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I painted it myself,
Nice.
so it turned out pretty good. I changed up a little bit of it, but it was more like it needed some updating.
Mm.
He's fully posable, and he like does the full transformation. He turns into both the Dragon Battlezord and the Dragon Ultrazord part.
Oh,
So
nice.
he does the full transformation to become part of the Ultrazord. And here is his size comparison, like what the Power Rangers. These are 144 scale.
Wait, do we have kits of the actual Rangers?
They do as well. They have so it depends on what website you go to, but if you go to Big Bad Toy Store right now, you can find the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers squad there. But there's a couple Japanese sites that if you go to them, you can find model kits of like 15 of the 35 seasons, I
Dang.
think. Like, yeah, they have models for and they have, I think they do like 112 and 1/6 or something like that. They do those two different sizes or
Okay.
something like that. Like they don't get very small. They try to keep them, like 1/6 is the bigger one, 112 is a smaller one, but they do both of those sizes, I think. And then there's like 100 different Megazord model kits now.
Dang.
And then Flame Toys just released a Dino Megazord, which looks pretty cool. And then after Flame Toys released one Dino Megazord, they came out and released a second Dino Megazord that was a mini pla, which was the model that you could put together. And that's the one I really want, is that one. It's really cool. It comes fully painted. Like you don't have to do anything but cut it out and put it together. I was like, what? It's fully painted? That's cool, like I was thinking about painting it metallics, like to do like a metallic armor themed Rangers theme. Like give the Zords the metallic armor too. But because I was a kid that always got upset that there was no like Zord reflecting the metallic armor when they did that series. I was like, but the metallic armor, it would have made cool Zords metallic, you know. I don't know. I thought in the '90s things were different. I tell you what.
Ah.
How old are you, by the way, Frosty?
I would like to keep that private,
Okay.
but I am under 18 though. Keep that in mind.
Oh, you are? All right. Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
yeah, I'm chill as fuck though.
Okay.
I will say though that the high grade Rising Freedom is a phenomenal kit.
Okay.
Same with the OG Freedom kits. I'm pretty sure.
All
It's
right.
just the Rising Freedom sticker she's massive.
Yes, it is. It is very massive. Woo-hoo. All right. Put all those away.
The Rising Freedom does pose really well. I will. So
Awesome. Ooh. There you go.
you can get it into just about any pose you want it to be in.
Which one?
The Rising Freedom.
Rising Freedom.
Yeah.
I don't have that one. I have the New Justice, and I have the Black Knight, the green version.
Mm.
Apparently, there's a squad of Black Knight mobile suits.
Yeah, there is. There's 5 in total.
Oh, okay. So I got the green one that came out. I guess
Yeah.
I'd have to look and see about the other ones.
There's a pink, orange, blue, green, and red.
Oh, they're like Power Rangers.
Yeah, except the pink, blue, and orange ones I think are P Bandai. Oh yeah, and there's a fully white one.
I'm gonna have to. There's an all white one,
Yeah.
like a Pale Rider type thing, or what?
Think so?
Okay, cool. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I was I wasn't too impressed with that new Freedom that they came out with. The white and gold one.
The Strike Freedom.
Yeah, I wasn't totally impressed with it. I was like, you built it, you gave it shinies, and then you gave it like some gimmick to try and hide the shiny. Hey, I like the shinies. Don't hide the shinies. And the guy, oh man,
Or whatever the backpack is deployed in its own flight mode.
flight mode's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like all the different Gundams that have flight modes for sure. Like
Yeah.
they're definitely really cool, except for Grandpa Gundam's flight mode and Force Impulse's flight mode. Those are the only two flight modes I don't like.
Cool.
I was just talking with I was on with my buddy Hexfire, Bit Hexfire from Hexfire Forge, and he was we were just talking about that yesterday. How I really did not like the Force Impulse has like an airplane that hides inside of it or a core lander, just like Grandpa did, and when you take Grandpa apart, the core lander comes out and flies around or whatever, and then the legs fly around on their own, and the upper body floats around on the shield. I just don't understand that, and I'm not going to try to understand it. So I'm just going to say I don't like it, and that's that's the weirdness of flight modes. However, like there's other flight modes that I'm sure other people don't like the ones that turn them into birds. Like
Right. I don't like the Rising Freedom's flight mode though. It's weird.
Okay. I like Gundam Curios's flight mode.
Yeah, the Kyrios is the master grade of it has a great transformation to flight mode.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Even here,
I'm finally getting around to putting the stickers on my Rising Freedom because I'm bored.
I'll go ahead. No, I don't have one. Oh, I deleted it. So, I also would like to debut the new logo tonight at some point in time.
Alright.
I have it up here on the screen, but I have this.
I would like to introduce.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. And, so yeah, I got this new logo set up. I'm just trying out. This will be the first thing we try out.
Wiser.
And these are the this is the video editing software that I use. Allows me to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I think it's kind of cool. I've been slowly refining it, coming up with this. I'm not sure. I'll work on it more, but so far I think it's pretty sweet. This is the Gundam that's in the video is my real grade crossbones. That was one of the first real grades I ever did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Always easy to load in videos. That's another thing that I was telling you, like this restream stuff, like they're so great. They're awesome company and just all this stuff. By the way, for Facebook, YouTube, anybody that was listening to that I made that instrumental, don't try and pass off no copyrights on me. That's my property. I made that instrumental. Thank you very much. Sorry. You gotta say copyright disclaimers and stuff on some things, or else they they'll get a little uppity and try and flag your videos for
Ah,
for copyrights. Universal Music Group flagged me a couple weeks ago. I had to contest and fight with them for that. It was another it was on here on Restream. I was using one of their background sounds that I pay for the licensing for that I was telling you about. And they tried to contest it. Well, I contested it back, and then I told them, I paid so and so for licensing, and they got upset and they reclined. They drew back their their claim or whatever it said. I was like, oh wow, I won, I won, I won. I was like, that's crazy. So yeah, and then I do produce my own instrumentals sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes just out of fun. I just use cheap programs on computers for whatever, just type it in, like let's make an instrumental or make a beat or whatever. You can find tons of those programs everywhere. So yeah, I make those. I organize, like I score them all. I don't use samples like pre-recorded samples per se, but like a drum, like boom, 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 like
yeah.
whatever the drum noises or whatever. Those are, I guess you could call those pre-recorded samples, but otherwise, like I'm not using I don't take somebody else's song and then sample 5 seconds out of it like everybody else does in the music industry right
Right.
now. Like, so I actually go in and play the piano until I get the noise made that I want it to make, and then I record that noise, and then that's what's playing back is me actually playing that piano or that drum sequencer or whatever instruments I choose to add in. I'm sequencing the note playing myself. So I'm producing. They call it producing. Yes, Websy. I know what you call it, man. It's called producing. It's okay. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, we do need to stop and talk about our amazing friends over at ClarksvilleHobbyDepot.com. Head on over to Clarksville Hobby Depot. Use the discount code WebCOfficial for a discount on a purchase of 10% off a purchase of $25 or more. So head on over there, Clarksville Hobby Depot. Use that super awesome code WebCOfficial. That's all caps, WebC. That's a dash between the B and the C, just like I spell it on the screen. All right. Thank you guys for heading on over there. That was just that real quick. I don't always hit it right on the 45-minute marker, but I try to get it around there. Same thing with the 15-minute marker. I'm horrible at it sometimes, but I try to get it. Try as I get better, more and more experience. Pretty soon, I'll be like the Joe Rogan of Gunpla.
Okay.
All right. I know. I'm just babbling on now. Anyways, Frosty, you got any questions for me? Anything?
What's your favorite build that you've done?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I have showed you guys the build kind of. My well, so that's just such a hard thing. Like, mm, I can tell you my favorite. Like, I'll give you three. I'll give you my favorite straight build, my favorite full paint, and my favorite custom. How about that?
Fuck. The
Because
fin on the fin just broke on my Raising Freedom.
oh no, oh no,
Where's my glue?
right up, glue it together, lay it flat.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Uh, yeah, so I think my favorite straight build would have to be um Gundam Heavy Arms Master Grade Endless Waltz. That's
Okay.
my favorite straight build that I've done. My favorite fully painted is I have to say it's this guy. This is my favorite fully painted. It's this MG Verkaz Zeta.
Oh, nice.
So that's like got to be my favorite fully painted. And now my favorite custom kit. I only have a couple, but it's my newer one. It's got to be my newer one. I'll go get it. Show you. I have a few customs, but I think this. It is a Core Gundam Gusan full rebake.
Hmm.
So
Didn't you show that on Darkness's stream the other night?
I may have. I'm not sure if I showed this one. I think I showed that one up there.
There's a core gun that you did show.
It was this one up there. Yeah, I'll zoom in on it. I showed that one on Darknesses.
Oh, okay.
This is the other one that I've done. That was I said I had one more. So there's a Core Gundam in here. He's hiding in there. And then I didn't really give it any special. It's just what I like about it is it reminds me of the 1950s Army military colors and stuff.
Okay.
And that's what I was going for. And I like taking the Core Gundams and modifying them into
Yeah.
Iron Blood Orphan kits. It's really fun. It's a weird habit I have. A lot of my mods are usually this style. So, but yeah, this is the one that I would have to say is my favorite build that I did. It's just full of character, and I don't think this camera does it any justice. But
I mean, to be fair, sometimes cameras don't really do kids justice.
right.
Okay, I fixed the V fin. I'm just waiting for it to dry. I'll let that set overnight.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. So that's basically next. By the way, as we get close to the end of the show and talk a little bit about what's going on next week. Next week. It marks the beginning of summer for us here at WebC Studios and WebC Official. So that is one of the cool things that will be happening next Friday, as we'll be kicking off summer. And with kicking off summer, we'll be hopefully interviewing Jason, who is a newly found father again. He has a new baby in the house, but he's a modeler, a musician, and a whole bunch of other things. This guy does a different thing on social media every day of the week. So, if you haven't heard of him yet, his name's Jason. Go look for him. It's
Yeah,
just Jason.
follow,
What's that?
I follow them.
Oh yeah, I think quite a few of us do. He's a pretty cool guy. And
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll be talking with him, I believe, this coming week. So I'll be getting in touch with him. Then after Jason, I believe I got Bit Cloudwise Hexfire from the Hexfire Forge coming in. And then after Bit will be Infinite Darkness, I believe.
Okay.
And then I think after Infinite Darkness is Valina, Queen Valina.
Okay.
I think I'll be doing an interview with Queen Valina. So that's my lineup. And I think Valina will be the end of my interviews for the year until fall. And then I'm going to tap on a couple other people's shoulders that I've interviewed before and get an update and see how they're doing and stuff and hang out with them and everything. So
Okay.
yeah, that's kind of what the plan is moving forward. Everybody out there watching and all the different worlds and stuff. For everybody out there that is watching, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can find us on TikTok at WebC Official, just like anywhere else. And yeah, other than that, I don't have any plans. Builds to look forward to from me in the near future will be an M41 Abrams kit bashed with a high grade Gundam GM Type C. I'm going to turn the GM Type C into a GM Type C sniper, and I'm going to use the M41 Abrams tank as a ghillie suit for the Gundam.
Ooh.
So that's a build I got coming up. Also, another build I got coming up is I am doing another competition. It's called the summertime build off, I believe, and it's just build your kit summer theme. Do a summer theme with your kit. So that's what I'm working on. I haven't really started that build yet, but I am working on the idea for it. It won't take me long to build it once I get the idea. So, or once I get all the pieces together for it, it'll come together real quick. So that's what's coming up for me and my two newest builds. And then a build that's old that I've been working on that you might see me working on here is the Mega Man build. The Mega Man build might be getting worked on. That is a Gundam high grade Delta Kai, and I'm modifying his giant weapon from a rifle or a cannon look to a arm cannon. So it looks like Mega Man holding his, like when his hand turns into a cannon. So I did all that. I got all those mods done. I got to get the paint ready, and I got to scrub him up. And then once I scrub him up and get him painted, I got a really good light blue that I picked for him. And then I'm gonna hit him with some invisible glow in the dark or something to make him really cool, to make him like a Mega Man glow in the dark theme. So that's kind of what I'm going with for that. That's an older build that I've been working on for over a year. It's just one of those things that gets set aside when I'm doing competitions and stuff. So it's a long, slow process for when you're doing mods sometimes, and that's one of those kits that I've taken my time on. And then my other, I don't know, do I have another build going? Oh, I'm just working on a whole bunch of scene-based stuff too, different like add-on parts and cranes and stuff for scene bases. I'm always working on that stuff. So that's what I got going on for me here at WebC Official. We will see you guys next time. I want to thank our friend Frosty for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Frosty, you're amazing. Keep building and keep growing, and you'll get right up there with all the rest of us. So don't worry. You'll be airbrushing and everything in 5 years flat. I bet you will. So
Right. Well,
and,
that's if my financial situation lets me.
oh, yeah, you're young. Opportunities are always knocking at the door for work, man.
Right.
So just always, keep looking for work. Once you get a job, keep looking for the next job.
I don't even have my GED yet.
You'll get it.
So at the
That's
end of the
easy
year, I'm
too.
gonna go get that.
All right, cool. Yeah, GED's not hard. I have one, so don't look at it like it's something to be. Don't put your tail between your legs when you show it to people. Is what I'm saying. Be proud, because it's harder to get a GED than it is to get a diploma.
Right.
So definitely, like, I did good on my GED. Like the people who gave me my exams and stuff, they were pretty amazed at my writing skills and stuff. They're like, yeah, you're writing at like 12th grade college level and stuff, or whatever, like senior college level. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. It's like, I just want my GED, please. So yeah, go for it, man. Get your GED, do all that stuff. And thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. And I'll see you in a TikTok live throughout the week here for sure. All right.